What is it that you are trying to create in your business? I think it's important to really set the intention and really set it today going forward. So even if you don't have the other components done, then set the intention for this. Decide what you want. Decide what is most meaningful to you. Decide what your schedule is going to be. What will your ideal schedule be? What income are you trying to create? Hello, I'm Debbie Shadid, the host of the Life Coach Business Building Podcast. If you are ready to have more clients in your life coach business, then you're in the right spot. Each week, I'm going to teach you super simple strategies to grow your business without feeling overwhelmed and without spending money on paid ads. Now, if that sounds interesting, stick around and let's get started. Welcome to the podcast. We're going to wrap up this series all about going from being just a coach to a profitable entrepreneur. This is the framework that we use in Life Coach Business Building School. Today, we're going to talk about your boutique style coaching business. This is all that I want to teach you guys, is to eventually be able to have this boutique style coaching business that you will love. So, in order to have the boutique style coaching business, I got to cover the framework again. You got to really become seen as a successful coach. You need to become a well-known coach. You need to have a life coach marketing plan. And then to really have this boutique style business, you first have to know what you really want. Now, what do you want? I mean, what is it that you are trying to create in your business? I think it's important to really set the intention and really set it today going forward. So even if you don't have the other components done, then set the intention for this. Decide what you want. Decide what is most meaningful to you. Decide what your schedule is going to be. What will your ideal schedule be? What income are you trying to create? What impact are you trying to make? Who are you trying to become? One of the things that I love about the business that I have built is that I have had to become several variations of myself. Y'all have heard about the Debbie 2.0. I'm working on Debbie 3.0 now. So what is it that you want to do, to become? What do you want to create? All of that is part of the pre-work that you do to building your boutique style business. There is a lifestyle component that goes with it. Y'all know that I love to walk. You know, walking and fitness. I think the older that we get, those things become more important. I want to have time for travel. I want to have time with my grandkids. So decide and intentionally design your boutique lifestyle and then also your boutique business, right? They go hand in hand. To have a boutique style business, you have to become a CEO. That's part of the work that we have to do as we become somebody who's ready to have the business that we've been dreaming about having. I have to tell you, it's interesting. I thought in the beginning of building my online coaching business that, I was going to make all kinds of money right off the bat. Remember, I'd already had a successful coaching business, an in-person consulting business. And so I thought, kind of my success would transfer right over. Truthfully, thank goodness I didn't have as fast a success as I had hoped for because I wasn't prepared for it. Your business will unfold as you become that person. To have this business that you hear about people having that's in the millions, you have to become that kind of person. You do. You have to shift. I had to shift and become a person who could manage as many clients as I had, who could do all of the marketing that I do, who could have a team that I take care of. That is becoming a CEO who is willing to invest the kind of money that you have to invest when you are really the CEO of a big coaching company. I also want to say, as we think about you building your boutique style coaching business and lifestyle, maybe you don't actually want a huge business. And I love it. The women that I work with so often, they want to have just a meaningful business where they earn a good amount of money, but they're not trying to make hundreds, right? They're like, if I made 30 or 40 or 50 and I got to do all the things I want to do, that would be fantastic. Now, maybe for you, that's not your boutique style coaching business, but if it is, go for it. I also want to talk to you about selling because one of the parts of this step of having your boutique style coaching business is you have to learn how to sell. And I'm all about authentic selling. I really think that if you make true connection with people through your brand, through your identity, through your marketing, remember each step builds on the other. If you make true connection, the selling part is easy. You guys should know me by now. You should know, not just what I offer in business. You should know my personality. You should know my heart, right? I think that happens when you hear from people, when you see people. If you're not watching me on YouTube, you should be watching me there because you'll get even a better sense of who I am and how I show up. So authentic selling, I feel like is what earns you money for me. And I can't speak for you for sure, but having a comfortable conversation was so much more enjoyable in my business. Remember, enjoyable boutique style coaching business. That's what I'm going to help you build. Having that comfortable conversation was so much more fun than following a script and really feeling like I was having to be kind of pushy or salesy. Nobody wants to feel that way. So until you learn how to really sell and earn money, I hate to break it to you, you don't really have a business. You have a hobby, and maybe you even have a hobby that you're funding, which, you listen, by the way, you got to fund your business to start. That's how you get going in your business. So what do you want? What is your ideal schedule? Think about that. You want to think about your time for clients, your time for working on your business, your time away from your business. When I think about a boutique style business, it comes to mind a client that said, I went into business for myself because I want to work out every morning. And I didn't get to do that when I was in corporate. Maybe that's super important to you. So you plan your schedule. This particular person said, I only work from 12 to 5 because I am going to go work out. I want to get ready and then come to work after that. So, by the way, did you just hear that? I said, come to work after that. When you have a schedule, you start showing up as if you are the CEO of your company, right? Because you come to work at a certain time. You might decide that you have consultations on a certain time, that you have private clients on one time. You'll ideally plan your coaching schedule so that you can, accommodate around whatever it is you desire. We have a client who wants to be location independent. That means that she needs to think about what time of day would fit for her coaching in any time zone, no matter where she was. I want to be at Grammy on Wednesdays. I want to be available on Friday afternoons to go hang out with my daughter. So I build a business around that. So knowing what you intentionally want. I also know how I want to serve my clients. I love, love, love our VIP coaching experience. I love to have that high level of support with people, and we can do that on a smaller scale. But I also know that I wanted to make a bigger impact. I love the way that we've been able to share our VIP coaching experience with our Life Coach Business Building School clients. They get access to the exact same thing that our VIP clients who pay multiple times more, the same thing that they use, you get access to for a fraction of the price. But one thing I said is I'm not going to be like those other course creators. I'm going to make sure that I deliver a program where you always get answers. So we offer monthly coaching. That fits my boutique business because it's in integrity with what I want. So do you know what you want? Do you know what feels in integrity? And again, you set out to do this. When I work on changing my schedule for my boutique style business, sometimes I have to plan 8 months in advance. Yeah, because I have a pretty full schedule. We plan months in advance for when our coaching schedule is going to change because we sell coaching 6 months at a time. So I have to honor whatever I've sold for the next 6 months. So it's quite a while before we can change our schedule, and that's okay. I also plan my schedule for vacations. If you guys work for somebody else, you negotiate vacation time. It comes as part of your package. You work for your own company. So you figure out your schedule. You have holidays off. So you look at your schedule and you plan that. Then you plan for the way you want to deliver your coaching and how it will impact your income. All right? So maybe you want to be just a private coach because you love those connections. Then you need to figure out how many hours you have available for coaching. All of that is planning for profit. We touched on that just barely in the very first component where we talked about being seen as a successful coach. We talked about your offer and about your plan for profit. But all of that, we go into really big detail in the Life Coach Business Building School. where we help you know how to price effectively. We help you figure out how to have an offer that fits your lifestyle. I'll give you another example with offers that might fit your lifestyle. I had a client, a private client that I worked with a few years ago, and she said, I want 1 week off every single month. And I said, okay, well, what if it's 5 weeks in the month? And she said, okay, I want 1 week off every single week of the month. I'm like, okay. So what she was saying is in some months she would coach 4 weeks, in some months she would coach 3. And she decided coaching sessions were going to be 75 minutes, which is interesting. I mean, I either do 60 minutes or 90 minutes, but you get to design it any way you want. Then you get to start planning for team. Do you want to have coaches that coach with you? I love having, support from our mindset coach. I love that. Do you want to have a team that supports you? And where do you want the support? How would it best serve you? Those are all things that you consider when you think about building your boutique lifestyle with your boutique business. What do you want to be known for? There's a lot of talk about leaving a legacy. You leave a legacy through the results that you create for your clients. I think about how I help you in your business and I help you learn how to market your business, and then you go do coaching and you change people's lives. This is a legacy that doesn't just impact you. By me teaching you how to build your business, market your business, you're able to leave an impact with so many other people. So it's like my legacy just continues on in layers. And then I leave a legacy for my family by the impact that I've made. What kind of legacy do you want to create? What kind of legacy do you want? I'm getting goosebumps thinking about this. Are you guys thinking about this yourself and what all you need to have? So in order to have your boutique style business, you got to have, again, your schedule, your marketing plan, how you're going to serve your clients, what that process is going to include, what kind of cash flow you need. That's going to be dependent on what kind of offers you make, on your pricing, what your expenses are going to be. If you're going to build a DIY business, do it yourself, as you might do with a life coach business building school. Or if you're the girl who wants a, VIP coaching experience, decide what that's going to look like in your business too. All right, you guys, I hope I have inspired you. One last thing I want to touch on is mindset. Part of what we do in all of the coaching that we do is we have to keep our mindset in check. We have a mindset coach that works with us in every single coaching session, because I tell you, you have to become somebody who can do the marketing. You have to become somebody who can sell the coaching. To become somebody who can deliver that much coaching consistently, keeping your mindset in check, that is the game changer. Once you learn how to self-coach yourself, once you learn how to manage whatever kind of negative thinking is bound to come up, and you learn how to do whatever it is you need to do in your business consistently, no matter how you're feeling about your business, that is when you will actually be able to reach the level of success that you want. So keep your mindset in check. Do daily self-coaching. Learn how to look at your thoughts. Learn how to work on new beliefs, a possibility of what can happen for you. Believe that you are successful until you are. Believe that you can be an expert, an authority in your niche until you have become one. Believe that you are worth more money until you are charging more. All of that is necessary mindset work that is just the icing on the cake as you build your boutique style coaching business. I want to invite you to join us in the Life Coach Business Building School. I want you to become a VIP client if you're looking for a hand-holding experience. I want you to use our framework where you can go from being just a life coach to a profitable entrepreneur. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. I can't wait to connect with you next week. Have an amazing week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, ladies, that is it for today. Before we go, I want to invite you to head over to debbieshadid.com. I have this incredible Canva training specifically designed for life coaches, where I'm going to teach you how to use Canva to create beautiful graphics to market your life coaching business. All right, have an amazing week. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.